This Honda Civic Hatchback, the hybrid version, is an interesting choice if you want a car that delivers a blend of features that you could use as an all-around automobile. The hybrid, yes, very fuel efficient, but it's also quick. Pretty dynamic to drive, lots of room inside. Being a hatchback, it's very versatile for carrying things. And I even like the updated Google Entertainment system. It's not bad at all, and for $41,000 and change, all in with freight and PDI, not a bad price. Okay, so what's not to like? Well, at highway speeds, it's pretty darn noisy in there. You hear a lot of buzzing, a lot of wind noise, not great. It's a little more expensive than some of its rivals, like the Toyota Prius. And the seats, the front buckets, they lack support, and I found myself sitting more on my tailbone, and after a long drive, kind of sore. So in a nutshell, you're looking at a pretty good combination, a compelling combination of practicality, performance, and value. And now a few words about the hybrid powertrain here. It's a new one in a long line of tinkering and experimentation that Honda has been doing with hybrid powertrains for, more than 2 decades. Well, here the output is just exactly the same as the very racy Honda SI, the Civic Si, but this has 20% more torque, and the fuel economy, 4.8 liters per 100 kilometers in combined driving, so exceptional fuel economy. The integration of the 2 electric motors and the gasoline engine, seamless, well orchestrated. Another technological upgrade that I really like in here is the Google-based services for the infotainment system. And speaking of which, the touchscreen, 9 inches high up on the dashboard, it's big enough, but it's also in your eye line and an easy reach. Well done ergonomically. In driving, well, the suspension, the steering, the braking, these are things that you would expect from Honda. Not super sporty, but entertaining, enjoyable. And the suspension itself soaks up lots of the road imperfections, the bumps and the potholes. You don't feel like you're in a cheapo car, and of course, you're not. And in fact, I think this car is more entertaining to drive than a comparable Toyota Corolla Hybrid or a Toyota Prius. So it has an edge there. The aerodynamic shape here looks very cool, very swoopy. But look at this opening here. If I were to try to climb in there, I would bang my noggin, and I'm not doing that today. The rest of the space inside, very good. Shoulder room, hip room, leg room, there's lots of it, especially up front. This does not feel like a tight, confined, squishy small car. The cabin has an attractive design with plenty of interesting details. It looks very nice. The controls are not only easy to reach, they are intuitive to use. The narrow front roof pillars and side view mirrors help with your outward visibility. But on the visibility front, the roof line causes you to double check over your shoulder for good views to the rear and to the side, and the back window is a bit short, small. The views out of the straight back window, not great. The Google assisted services, they function just fine. The responses are okay, although I would say a little bit slow. The 9-inch display has sharp imagery, and the wireless connectivity of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, always welcome. Trunk space here is about average for its class, but because it's a hatchback, loading and unloading, very easy. The seats do fold, but they don't fold completely flat. This luggage cover, well, it's kind of cool. Very easy to operate. I like that a lot. What we have here then is a hybrid hatchback that won't bore you, that will entertain you from behind the wheel. The steering is precise, the acceleration is quick. Fuel economy, not quite as good as comparable Toyota hybrids, but it's still pretty darn good. So overall, there's a lot of value here. I would recommend at least a test drive.